water pollution. Water pollution is most important resource of human life and necessary for the global life system, so it can function well. Water is required for daily activities such as agriculture, fishing, manufacturing, and transportation. However, due to the irresponsibility behavior of some party, water is getting increasingly contaminated today. Garbage dumping from residential area beside river, lake and the sea is major source of water pollution. Uncontrolled waste disposal such as rubbish, oil and excrement will alter the character of water, resulting in pollution. The Seminyak River, for example, was one of the waterway contaminated by pig manure in the 1980. This contaminated river will eventually run into the sea, resulting in marine contamination.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Salmi Azwan Muhammad Saleh. My metric number is 270860. Today I will talk about the problem. First problem is unsystematic garbage collection system. Garbage collected by the community in the long run will make the garbage collection more and fuller than the garbage bins provided. This is due to the enforcement officer on duty not taking garbage according to the proper schedule. Thus, the community took other measures to dispose of the domestic garbage more easily to keep the view of garbage collection area from being filled with the field garbage by dumping domestic garbage into the river and lakes near them. So, based on the study conducted through a questionnaire conducted, the research found that 62.2% of respondents for the entire community agreed that they don't have a systematic garbage collection system, except in the Sandakan community, Sabah, which is they have organized garbage collection system. Second problem is the attitude of throwing garbage in the river. As we know, water pollution basically also do the dumping of waste directly into the river. This symptom come from the irresponsible attitude of handful of people. Research agreed that this is due to the lack of moral attitude of love to the environment in society. This garbage comes from daily garbage in community house, which is better known domestic garbage such as food waste and solid waste. In addition, there is also the industry that dump their waste directly into the river. This waste is usually in the large quantity. Therefore, the effect on water will spread quickly. In the study conducted, a total of 69.6% of the entire community agreed that the attitude of dumping garbage in the river is the main cause of water pollution that occur. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nurul Zata Sada binti Muhammad Liza. My metric number is 270734. I want to continue with Salmizu, source for water pollution. Okay, number 3 is regular waste deposit system. According to data I saw on the website of National Soil Waste Management Department, with research showing that 91.9% of waste in Kuala Lumpur is deposited by open burning, and 6.5% of waste disposal is dumped into the river system. Environment concerns are secondary in Malaysia, and most city having trouble finding a landfill because the existing landfill is most invalid, is zero. Okay, because of that, there are harmful of residents who do pay the attention to the situation, and in consist garbage deposit system will result in a lot of garbage left behind. Regarding to the result of survey statistic, 69.6% of community respondents agree that the garbage deposit system is not thinking. The community of Pasir Putih, Kelantan and the village of Sandakan, Sabah have the high percentage. Number 4 is lack of special place to deposit of garbage. Improper waste collection, transfer or transportation system have resulted in a resource of environment pollution. The majority of garbage dumped in river by rural community is due to the lack of garbage collection point, such as legal garbage being provided by the Department of Environment, inclusive in city and towns. As a result, the local choose a simple solution, which is to burn the waste and dump into the river. This contributes to environmental pollution, especially water pollution. Every community should have designed the garbage collection point to make a make it easier for residents to understand where are they short the burst of the coverage. In addition, people in Batu Kurau Perak complain that cabbage disposal options are limited. The government only offer landfill in the city, and some even complain that cabbage collection system is invalid. The container alone are often overwhelmed. According to the survey, 45.7% of the total community responded. They claim the Department of Environment did not provide landfill in the province. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Anis Hazwani binti Abdul Rahman. So I will present my part, which is solutions to water pollutions. First one is plastic waste reductions. Plastic has achieved great success since its commercial development in the 1915. Its worldwide production is increased. However, plastic pollution is a major cause of air pollution. This plastic waste pollution has the ability to impact ecosystem, animals, and habitat as well as human health. The most effective strategy to resolve plastic pollution is through plastic pollution efficiently and only acts when it's really important. By reduction the use of plastic in daily life, we can reduce air pollution from oscillation.
Hello, so we go to the solution of the water pollution. So here we have the 4 points that I will discuss after this, which is the first one is arrange rubbish collection schedule at residential area. Number 2 is providing a treated underground reservoir tank. Number 3 is education, and lastly is law. So here I just want to highlight at the 2 point, which is arrange rubbish collection schedule at the residential area. As we can see, there are hundreds of families are living at there, so it must be many of rubbish and waste product that has been thrown by your family. So here, bulky waste cannot be left around 72 hours since the last collection are made. So the government need to arrange rubbish collection schedule and the residential area to prevent our river from the water pollution. Next is about the education. So here I want to highlight about the education is the one of the first line to begin awareness to the student, especially the primary school and secondary school. Early exposure to the school student related to water pollution must be at the forefront in order to raise awareness and provide early education to them to maintain the river cleanliness and environmental care. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Solutions for water pollution. Prevent pollution rather than creating its effects. Previous experience has shown that corrective procedures to clean up contaminated sites and bodies of water are often significantly more expensive than steps to prevent pollution from developing. Despite the fact that wastewater treatment facilities have been established and upgraded in many nations over the years, water pollution remains a concern, particularly in developed countries. In some cases, enhanced wastewater treatment has merely resulted in increasing contamination from other media, such as wastewater sludge. The most rational strategy is to avoid the generation of garbage that must be treated. Thus, approaches to water pollution control that emphasize wastewater reduction in plant refinement of raw materials and industrial processes and waste product recycling should take precedence over traditional techniques. Next, the government should next pass legislation barring the dumping of residential rubbish into waterways. Organic waste, for example, such as plastic and paper, glass and aluminium cans are example of inorganic garbage, whereas furniture and plant debris are example of less-sized waste. The dumping of waste into the river will alter the rate of dissolved oxygen content in the water as well as the reflection of sunlight. As a result, the survival of rivers' life food chain is affected. The community's determination to dump garbage everywhere should be made with severe and proportionate penalties such as fines, summons and incarceration, as well as the provision of free social service within a defined time frame. As a result, the idea to run a program to educate offenders through garbage diversification and good waste management practice such as recycling and composting is a prudent approach. Law enforcement will help to establish a pleasant river ecosystem. Then, community leaders can also help to prevent river pollution by adopting rivers. A competent leader can persuade his followers to become the community in this region. His influence grows the direct proportion to the number and strength of his adherents. As a result, the leader must utilize their influence in a good way to garner public support for activities they organize. As a result, the program is delegated to its subordinate leaders. The development of an implementing committee will guarantee that the program is implemented and administered efficiently. The success of the Leaf River puts the leaders' authority to the test through the Field Leader Program, which provides slots for visiting the adopted rivers based on zone. New provisions that are entrusted together may be used to further improve the care of the chosen rivers.
In conclusion, water pollution has the ability to destroy life on our planet to large extent. In fact, water pollution is indeed a serious issue and should not be taken lightly. We ourselves, in fact, do not have to look the government alone to solve a problem, but we have to look to ourselves to solve every problem that occurs. We must to get used to keeping water at home. Every local water source, for example, need to be well maintained. That so it's not too late. We also need to learn about how to dispose of hazardous household waste so that it do not end up in sewage treatment plant and cannot handle it, and landfill that are not designed to accept hazardous material. We must determine when the every release to lake and see is a good or not. So lastly, we need to take care of the water like taking care of ourselves so that future generation can taste this clean water. That's all for me. Thank you.
After conducting this survey, I am able to conclude that water provides resources to the entire ecosystem, including plants, animals, and humans. Therefore, water hygiene must be taken care of as best as possible and reduce the occurrence of pollution that ultimately has a negative impact on life. Through this survey as well, I can analyze that there are some places that suffer from water pollution problems caused by several factors. Among the significant factors are related to poor waste disposal practice that affect the drainage system and water pollution, and it damages aquatic life. However, this problem can be solved if effective controls are implemented. Actions and law needs to be enforced on all individuals who engage in these polluting activities. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad bin Brain. Matrix number is 261925. So here I would like to share my reflection, what I have learned on this subject. So based on the previous study of our research, here I want to conclude that all living things need fresh water resources, and also all ecosystem in this world also need water resources. But what have we found on our research? There are many several factors that make river getting polluted by the responsibly either individual or by groups. So here, as I concentrate on water pollution issues alongside my group, I become mindful of a few basic things that I could to do influence my own personal habits. I share them here to urge all communities to analyze their purpose and ties and decide to change their behavior. So a lot of waste disposal is come from residential area and also industrial area, which is has a big potential to destroy the entire ecosystem. Finally, I have learned about how important of taking care of our environment to make sure all living things can live without any pollution that can destroy our ecosystem. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Azwan Muhammad Saleh. My matric number is 270860. Today, I would like to talk about my reflection for our report, water pollution. In my opinion, after the survey conducted by us, the research have found that the prevention of rubbish bin in each area will affect whether the area has pollution or otherwise. According to statistics obtained from data collected by community in 6 different areas, the result found that 63% of total respondents state that have problem of water pollution in their area is at a moderate level. That is at uh, level that does not have significant impact on society. However, if this matter is not taken seriously by the community, this pollution problem is likely to get worse, which will cause various problems to community and flora and fauna. In addition, 80.4% state that in their area there is no rubbish bin for them to dispose of their domestic rubbish. Therefore, it's not about that there will be pollution in the area, especially water pollution that occur as a result of the dumping of garbage by the community into the river and lake. In conclusion, all parties need to play a role in caring for and conserving the environment well, so that future generation can use this resource well. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nurul Zatu Sadam in Timor Malaysia. My meeting number is 270734. After running this assignment, I was able to draw a conclusion that soil water is one of the important challenges to environment. In addition, inadequate waste management causes ecosystem challenge including air, water and soil pollution. Thus, it is related to humanity. Another, many people of the hair habit the importance of environment, but no one to take any action to against the environment pollution. Apart from that, I also made the observation method in the night market that many recycle box are left while the box are recyclable material. In addition, there are also residents who only expect the government without taking any action. That's all for me. Thank you.
According to my research finding, water is an essential resource for all life including human, plants and ecosystem. However, factors such as irregular waste disposal system and the lack of spacious place to dispose of waste have caused water pollution if left unchecked and potentially destroy the entire ecosystem. Furthermore, the presence of certain compounds such as soil chemicals, fertilizers, animal waste, leaf oils and grease, garbage and other pollutants in water bodies promote negative effect on aquatic life, human and so on. To prevent large-scale water pollution, the most effective way is to strive to reduce its negative effect through the plastic reductions, wastewater treatment and stormwater management. It can be solved the water pollution.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Haikal Hakimi bin Muhammad Zulkifli. My metric number is 270597. So my reflection is, after I finished doing this assignment, I found that water care was very important. Water is a source of daily human need. Not only is also a need for plant and life on this earth. Water care is very important to ensure a healthy life in the future. For example, problems caused by water life to get many dangerous diseases. Therefore, we ourselves need to cultivate awareness to make the water an obligation to care and be able to prevent it from being contaminated. Trees also need healthy water so they can grow healthy without any harmful diseases being accepted. In conclusion, all parties need to work together to ensure that water can be taken care of properly. So that's all for me. Thank you.